Underneath the southern skies of Georgia, we've got daytime baseball from Truist Park. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Mike Trout, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard, looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Starling Marte gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
So here is Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And the day begins with an out. There's 1 away.
Got it, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
That'll bring up Luis Arias. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. In prior outings against Starling Marte, he's gone 2 for 5. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one yanked just foul. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Camargo backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
Yeah, and he's going to go after it. I'm sure he's shocked he wasn't traded at the deadline. But here he is. He's grinding it out with the boys. And he's going to finish strong. That's what big leaguers do. They do not give at-bats away.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Nicolas Castellanos would be next. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
2 down with a runner at first, and the right-handed hitting Nicolas Castellanos will bat next. He's set. Here it comes.
Here, what?
Now the 0-1. 1-1.
Oh.
Here's a look over to first.
No.
And a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-1. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw.
But we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. One left for Miami. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Trevor Rogers gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
Now to the plate here is Ozzie Albies. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Albies on at first, nobody out. That evens it up 1-1. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's up.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Nobody out, runner on first. And another foul ball. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easy. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte's after it. He's there and records the first out.
That is third. The first baseman, Freddie.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
This guy's had a super good season up to this point. Kind of on the outside looking in as far as the RBI title goes. Right now, Dero, he's 4th in the league at runs batted in.
You know, it's amazing, Dan. We've chronicled him all season. He's one of those guys when he strides to the plate.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away from the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that has been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 258 the average to begin play. 25 homers and 79 RBIs. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
All even now, 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. The 2-2.
Ball count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. And it's grounded just foul down the line. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Ball.
And
1-1.
there are our umpires calling balls and strikes. Is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
2 balls and a strike to count. A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Slow roller down the third baseline. The throw pulls him off the bag. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So now here is Jacob Stallings looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch of the AB now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
First and second here with nobody out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled the ball 1-1. Off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Swing and a liner. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number one.
Batting it, the shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
Up next, Jazz Chisholm. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Next, here is Trevor Rogers, and their runners at the corners now. And now the first pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set with the 0-1.
Yeah.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves nothing. Last last half of the second set to go. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
0-2.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2.
Count is full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting sixth, the third baseman,
The next to bat for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fouled off.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Now here it comes.
You got a full count.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
batting seventh, the right fielder.
One out, runner at first, and up next will be Christian Pache. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
So here's Johann Camargo. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Trout to the track. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And Atlanta has taken a 3-2 lead.
Certainly drive home runs comes out of the ballpark, you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
At the plate now, Charlie Morton. And she'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Three runs already home here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. The windup and the 0-1.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. To the plate now, Phillip Ervin. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Albies, the runner at first with 2 gone. Albies is on the move. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Back to Truist Park following this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next to hit will be Luis Arraez. First offering on its way.
Nope, ball.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. On, he pops it up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Grounded back up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Nick Castellanos now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
1 ball,
and
no
we'll
strike.
see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Braves.
Stepping in for the Braves, Phillip Ervin, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's in. Ball.
Now the 1-0.
Ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Castellanos moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now to bat, Freddie Freeman struck out in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. Marte going back, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot here to left, number 26 for him on the season, and it's given the Braves a 4-2 lead.
Wow, another another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And it's fouled away. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Austin Riley. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
d'Arnaud is off of first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
The batter will be Christian Pache, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
2 down, runners at first and second. Two balls and no strikes.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And the next in is Johann Camargo, one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
One ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now 6-2.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Into the box, Charlie Morton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
1 and 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Misses, ball 2.
Oh.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Set to deal on 2 and 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors. And 2 men left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Braves lead it 6-2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Garrett Cooper. And they could use a spark from him here.
Garrett Cooper.
First pitch on its way. This one skied out toward right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Anderson, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
1-1.
Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1 home.
Ball. That's it.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A little early, and now it's even at 2 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Full count.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, catcher,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
That was the 63rd pitch in 3 1/3 innings. I'm sure this guy wanted to keep that pitch count a lot lower than where it's at right now.
Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's the ball. 2-1.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Jazz Chisholm. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hit on the ground to short. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Marlins lead 1. They still trail here at 6-2. Eliezer Hernandez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. So up steps Ozzie Albies. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Here.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's out number 1. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Well, this certainly wasn't what they were looking for in this one. They were hoping to get some innings, but you could see right from the get-go he just didn't have it in this one. Lasting only 3 innings. A lot of outs now to get from that bullpen.
And now the first pitch. Phillip Ervin stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Castellanos is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Next up, Freddie Freeman. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the AB now. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Pitch sharply, but foul down the right side. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Corey Dickerson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Here's Starling Marte. As he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Now back, the second baseman, Luis O'Ryan.
At the plate, Luis Arias. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
From the belt, the pitch.
That's the ball. That's down.
Well, right back at him, and it hit him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Now into the box, Mike Trout. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for
2-2.
ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chocolate.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he hits one on a line to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate, and he is in there.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Next to hit, Garrett Cooper flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here, but you got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
Trout leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 6 and the Marlins 4. Nick Neidert will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 29, Nick Neidert.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Ball 2
2-0
now.
to count.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he fouls this one off. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and there's 1 away. Stepping up is Travis d'Arnaud. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 1 out, nobody on. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding in is Austin Riley, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This one's flared down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They still lead at 6-4. Josh Tomlin will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 32, Josh Tomlin.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and here comes the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
The first baseman, Garrett.
Here's the pitch.
Hee-haw!
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. His history with Josh Tomlin, he's 3 for 9. Nobody out, runner on first. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So the next to bat will be Jacob Stallings, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1 ball, no
He'll
strike.
square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
That's foul.
But a foul ball, 1-1. Sacrifice attempt here. Over to Albies. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm in the air now out to right field. Pache is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Miami. Score remains steady at 6-4. Ready now is Christian Pache, trying to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th. First offering. As he'll take a look
That's
at
the
ball
ball.
1.
Outside.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Johann Camargo.
Johann Camargo will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. First delivery to him. Well, he got his fastball that time as this one sent into right center. That's a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Ro.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? If you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Ronald Acuna will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. From the stretch, as he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The average at 284 to begin play. 34 home runs and 74 RBIs. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. From the stretch, and a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Albi.
In now, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One 0 count. Here it is. This is skied into short left center. Chisholm's got it, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They're up 6-4. Luke Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Jesus Aguilar is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And this throw gets away from him.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
To the plate now, Starling Marte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Arias has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and two now. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Standing in now, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And the count will be full. Aguilar stands at second with 2 gone. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. Marlins lead 1. They trail it here 6-4.
7th inning, Red.
Shane Green will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 20, Shane Green.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Phillip
The
Ervin.
center fielder, Phillip Ervin.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Freeman.
the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set and the 0-1.
1-1.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. Popped him up. Stallings over to his right. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20.
And that'll bring in Marcelo Zuna. And now the first pitch.
1-0.
One and 0 pitch on the way.
Ball, that's low.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Ball.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Full count.
Good battle. Count remains full. He'll try it again. 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
And now, Travis d'Arnaud. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They still lead it 6-4. Will Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51. Will.
New inning set to get underway. And the right-handed hitting Nicolas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Here comes the 1-2.
2-2.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. And it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. And now here is Jacob Stallings. No hits to this point. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
In there, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pache gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Braves 6 and the Marlins 5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chris Russin is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Miguel Rojas is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now at the plate here is Austin Riley. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Good sinker there. Gets him swinging for the first down.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box, Christian Pache. As the first
Ball
pitch
out.
sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's
Ball.
wide, 2-0.
2-0.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Gutsy
2-1
pitch
the
right
count.
there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets foul. The 2-2.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Johann Camargo
Ball count.
is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's safe.
Take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
So stepping in is Johann Camargo, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First offering. As he'll watch one miss
Nope,
down and
ball.
in for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
The offensive approach
1-1.
here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
2 balls and a strike now. This ball will be chopped foul. The 2-2. Drive base hit into the left center field gap. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Ender Inciarte comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Hit in the air to left field. Marte is under it. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Camargo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No.
Trevor Rosenthal takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 43, Trevor.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
And it's fouled away. And there's ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And now pitch on the way. Miguel Rojas comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
Two balls and a strike.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, the left fielder.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Not in time on the throw to second, and now we'll have to wait and see if he's okay out there. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. John Birdie will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at second base, number 5.
Now to the plate, Luis Arias, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. In his career, Arias brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
First and second now, one man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So now to the plate, Mike Trout, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Striding in is Nicolas Castellanos. The potential tying run for him at third base. First delivery to him.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And he takes a called strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play as they strand the potential tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position here. And just like that, this one is over. And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Atlanta Braves took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Charlie Morton earns win number 15, tops on the staff. Trevor Rogers permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Trevor Rosenthal wraps it up for the save, his 37th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. They gon' stickin' with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take.